Supergirl. The much maligned online chatter was all I heard for months before watching Supergirl. Welcome back to Real Expectations, where we discuss what we want from a movie and what we actually get, or better yet, we separate it. When James Gunn announced a new DC universe, the movie Superman gave fans a reason to be extremely optimistic. The next major test was Supergirl, with Millie Alcott in its lead, taking over the role exceptionally well. Jason Momoa was making his debut as Lobo. I did expect another step forward for the franchise. Unfortunately, while there are some bright spots, especially the flashbacks, this was a movie that left me wanting much more. The biggest reason to see Supergirl, and I would recommend it purely for Millie Alcott. She brings confidence, vulnerability, and enough personality to make Kara Zor-El feel like her own character instead of simply a female version of the Boy Scout. Even when the movie loses momentum, Millie never does. Her performance gives me confidence that this version of Supergirl has a bright future in the DC universe. I was also excited to see Jason Momoa's Lobo. Visually, he looks exactly like he should. The character I imagined from the comics. He has the presence, the attitude, and physicality to own every scene. So the problem is not with Momoa. It is with the weak material. Lobo is given surprisingly weak dialogue, and a character who should have been unforgettable winds up feeling underused. The movie itself is where things begin to struggle. I never thought it was bad, but I kept waiting for it to reach another level, and it just never did. The action is solid without being memorable. The emotional moments do not land with impact, and the overall experience felt very underwhelming, considering the potential of the character and the talent that was involved. One criticism I did not agree with is the complaint about Crypto getting too much screen time. Crypto is not just comic relief here. The character plays an integral role in the story. Whether you enjoy the character or not, the screen time does feel justified by the narrative rather than forced fan service. Coming into Supergirl, I expected another win for DC, especially after Superman. Instead, I got a movie with one outstanding lead performance surrounded by a story that never fully capitalized on its ideas. I walked away very disappointed, but not discouraged. If anything, Millie Alcott convinced me that the character deserves and should get another opportunity with stronger material. My grade is a B because it was underwhelming, but worth watching for Millie Alcott's performance and the promise she brings to the future of the DC universe. If you did enjoy this review, please like, subscribe, and share the video and the channel with someone who loves movies. Because this channel is a safe haven for honest movie reviews or discussions, where the goal is not to tear a movie down or to pretend every movie is a masterpiece. It is just simply to talk about what worked in a movie, what did not, and whether a movie lived up to its expectations. Until next time, keep your expectations realistic and your mind open, and sometimes you'll see the movie you expect the least from ends up surprising you the most.